Hello and welcome back to Age of Wonders 4. I'm Luce and I'm here to continue the second part of the Arcalot story. Last time, we were able to significantly delay Lithil's ritual to a hilarious degree, but we had to fight a war on many fronts and I had a lot of trouble catching up. So, for better or for worse, I had to rely on my teammates, who luckily proved to be extremely competent. I also talked a bit about the lore. We'll probably still be doing that, since a lot of this is coming through here. Actually, well, after I completed the stream, I wondered if Arcalot was actually supposed to be a replacement for Evermore, since as mentioned before, the first game had a lot of blatant serial numbers filed off, references to who, Tolkien work. Then again, Tolkien strikes me as the kind of be pretty cavalier about that stuff, so maybe I'm worried over nothing. Yeah, I might as well get some more breeds going. I don't need any more heroes. Maybe I could for the start. I'll worry about it later, I guess. Thunderwall. Ah, yeah, right. Last time, yeah, this city was actually in ruins, so I had one of my heroes raise it back up, and that allowed it to. Well, Beard Dragon, welcome. I was just trying to recap what happened last time, because the last thing I did before ending the stream was taking a razed city and repairing it with a hero. So this is good. With Thunderwell here, I can now use this to launch an offensive against Omen. Yeah, I think I mentioned this is one of those empire building games in the same vein as others like Civilization, Humankind, and the like. It's just got more of a fantasy theme to it, so I should definitely clear out that brigand camp before much longer. Especially now that Verdant Grove is taken. Maybe I'll do just that, actually. Yeah. Yeah, these enemy infestations are basically cities not tied to any empire leader, so they just start attacking wantonly. Alright, we'll go ahead and end turn here. We already took out one of the enemy leaders, so that's good. Very interesting. I've noticed lack of anyone else. Oh, well, I did just start. Unless you mean the leaders, in which case, yeah. Yeah, my allies are also in the southern part with me. This is my city here, Cornwall there. Elderholm is Alfred's main city. The main final boss tried to brainwash him, but luckily he was able to resist it. But sadly, Serena here was not so lucky. She fell to the enemy's brainwashing. We had to stop her because, well, I probably don't have to explain that fighting a war on multiple fronts is a lot of work and takes a lot of resources. It's just not possible. So we had to take out one of the weaker armies in general. It seems like Merlin has also been brainwashed, because he's been turned into a cosmic horror, but I have no idea where he is. Ah, he's underground. Huh. Oh, I see. It looks like he didn't manage to get his army going very far, though, because it looks like my ally, who's the Dragon Empire leader, Samiskra. Yeah, it looks like Samiskra's got him. I do appreciate how helpful the NPC allies have been here. And some of the previous ones, they felt a bit passive when they were when you chose to ally with them. I'm guessing so that that explains it. Ah, I see. So Merlin's basically the main threat I'm guessing on harder difficulties, it's possible for Merlin to actually take out Samiskra, and if so, that's bad, because if one of the enemy factions takes control of Dreamroot Oak, this particular area, the ritual... Here. The Nightweaver ritual, I lose in 93 turns. Basically, when you start the game, this is at 20 turns until you lose. And there's a number of things you can do to extend the time limit. Oh yeah, I should get back to that game at some point, but... It's not on the docket for now. I've got a lot I want to do before January is out, and so little time to do it in. In fact, that's kind of why I pushed this one ahead of the Lost Belt 7 story I was doing in FGO, just because I wanted to get this one done sooner than later. Alright. Yeah, I'm on an easier difficulty, and it turned out like that might have been a good idea, because I'm being completely carried by the CPU. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm really bad at this. Because I've been pushed back so much that I've only ever got 2 cities going. Luckily, Alfred was able to capture, oh my. He was able to capture dominance, but it looks like that may be captured back soon. Alright, good. Drotusk is going well. New Empire development skills are available. What's up here? Newly summoned magic origin units will gain an extra rank. I should probably get that. I'm gonna come to maximum of the chaos tree, upgrade tree here, but in fairness I'd be doing worse, but knowing the next time I play the game, seriously I can walk away from something. I suck at a couple weeks later, return to it, and I'm amazing at it. Yeah, I know kinda how that feels. I remember when I played Metal Gear Rising for the first time, it felt like it was straight up impossible, but after some time, I basically entered some kind of Zen mode, where I had somehow mastered the boss's mechanics and defeated them with ease. I have no idea how it works, it just kind of happens. Even with Pseudo Regalia, that kind of happened, where I was struggling to beat a lot of very difficult puzzles, but then when I got a night's sleep and came back, I realized, oh, huh. Turns out it was fine the whole time. Should I get a new hero? Maybe I should. Instructor. Sure, we'll get a ranger here to... I might as well get some defense on my Cornwall here, because it looks like, yeah, Lithil, the main villain Lithil, is trying to take back some of our lost territory, so I'd best defend mine. Alfred can take care of himself. I'm not worried about him. I can worry about a rally of legions later. So yeah, I was kind of just huddled here in my corner for most of it, leveling up my heroes and clearing out some objectives to get some more, which... Clearing objectives also completes your time here. So that, as you can see, I have 93 turns. I can even have my team visit the Dreamroot Oak to buy a bit extra time through a handful of means, so I'm not worried about the time limit. Like I said, I think the fact that easy mode is why my allies are able to carry me as hard as they are, because I'm pretty sure Merlin would have been a much, much more difficult enemy to fight if this was not easy mode. Because if he took out... Thistledown, or the entire Grove Tender faction here, that'd be a huge problem, because if the enemy owns the Dreamroot Oak, the ritual timer goes down extremely quickly. It's here, cost of ascension. I guess I can spend money to add city stability. Here's a question. If you're stuck in a video game of your choice for a year, what would you choose? Everything you get inside would get to bring, but die in the game, you die in real life. That's a bit of a tricky one, because I could be very cheap and choose one of those games where, that are generally low stakes. Like with Pokemon, it's a lighthearted game, so no one really dies and stuff there, so it'd be a pretty safe bet. For others, there's also ones where your character canonically does have protections. Like if you go with Hades, well, they're all gods. Being there, would you become one of the gods there? Because if so, then you would have protection against death in general. I would definitely want to avoid a game like this, though, because these games are actually very tricky. on higher difficulties, although I guess if I only stuck on easy mode, I might be able to stick with it. Then again, the leaders of this game are all god-ear, the godlike beings. That's why even if your leader dies, you just revive in your capital city after a few days, because death is... Your characters are powerful enough that death isn't a big deal. Basic option, choosing mystery dungeon, something probably do. Oh yeah. I can get that. Let's see here. Here we are. Beacon of Valor, yeah, I want to get that done. I definitely need to make sure Cornwall has as much defense as possible, but I also can't neglect Draktusk either. I should probably also get my outpost here with some defenses. I mostly have it here so I can protect this mining province, but... Conjure Tentacle. Okay, spell researched. Chaos Channeling. The Golden Horde. Scion of Flame. Ironically, as a Bokon fits Wyzork and Eevee. Not bad choices. Ban the Inferno. Chaos Channeling. The Demon Gate. Demonic Summoning. Demonkin. That's a major transformation. At the same time, I think it might not be a bad idea to load my team up with minor transformations, just because this civilization I made here is melee focused. In fact, Scion of Flame may not be half bad, although Fiery Wake, I don't know. Embodiment of Fire. This character is not particularly religious, but the Inquisition is pretty good for helping deal with enemies like that, as well as ensuring city stability and knowledge. Let's see here. Tome of the Beacon. Tome of Corruption. Corrupted Boon. Tome of the Dreadnought. Destabilized Mana Core. Became your character, what would you do? You know, I've actually started wondering if I should have a handful of characters here rather than just Luce for all of them, but we'll see. Part of me wonders if I should lean into the character a bit more, or a lot of times I do suggest making a contract with me, or her reminding people they shouldn't break a deal, any word they make with me, but, I don't go as far in as I could have, I guess, is what I'm saying. Astral Blood. Amplification is definitely good for buffing. You know what, let's go with this one. Chain Lightning is always a good offensive spell, but... Yeah, I'm just gonna go with Astral Blood Research because that's gonna be really nice. Yeah, let's get to the Brigand camp and clear it immediately. You know what's something interesting I haven't asked? Could be proficient with a specific type of magic, like Necromancer, what things you choose. That one's a bit tricky, actually. Because there's a lot of pros and cons to each and one of them. As Hades in his titular game said, there are desirable and undesirable parts of all of those. Just boots. Literally just boots. Sundering Crossbow. I think I might want to just enchant this equipment so I can make some more magical gear. Alright, there we are. Cornwall produced the stone walls, that's good. And Beacon of Valor's next. Alright, yeah, the higher the defenses, the better. Yeah, the fortification health is a big deal, because the higher that is, the longer the enemy has to wait before they can assault your city. That was a mechanic freshly added to this game, because in all previous games, it's way too easy to just bum rush a city. Yeah, before Bum Rush City, especially before the enemy could, even if the enemy had a nearby army, if you Bum Rush the city and take it, they'd have to then fight you for it, which could be a problem. Here, you pretty much have to wait a few turns no matter what, which of course means you have a few turns before the enemy arrives. There's some ways to absolutely shred the enemies, don't get me wrong though, there's ways to absolutely shred the enemy's fortification after a certain point in the game, but it's not particularly necessary. Palace. Let's get Palisade Walls because I want to get the defenses in Thunderwell. It can annex, but there's no room, unfortunately. Summon a Balor. Tempting. Focus of Devastation. Alright, we're gonna just load up my units with buffs. Then came back with Pokemon fits you best. There's a bunch. The evolutions are always a good pick. But if we just go like my favorite one, Pokemon, like my favorite in Generation 1 was actually Starmie for some reason. Don't know why, but I guess, looking at its moveset, I guess the fact it has such versatility is pretty nice. I know I actually liked Mineshaw from Gen 5 or 6. I forget which one that's from. I haven't played a proper Pokemon... I'm gonna be honest, I haven't played a proper Pokemon game in over a decade. I have Let's Played the others in the absence, but play directly I haven't done. Mystery Dungeon games give me a lot of different results over the years, although I've also looked under the hood to see how it selects, just because, well, when I'm interested in something, I'm the kind of person who likes to take it apart and see how it was put together. Which, depending on the person, could feel like, you know, taking the magic out of it. Oops. I need to take care of these heroes before the enemy does much with them. Meondor of House Inyok is moving. Merlin is moving. Oneron's moving. Alrighty, it's... Defeat player. Defeat Merlin in combat. Ah, interesting. I see, because she captured the city, this means Merlin is the only one left. But since yeah, in order to defeat a faction in this game, you must first of all kill the hero and take their throne city, because the throne city is where they respawn after a bit. However, if you take the throne city, the hero has to either build a new throne in another city, yeah, or hide until they can make another throne city. Luckily, I guess the game marks where Merlin is so that he can't, like, hide in a corner. Because in some of the earlier maps, I did have an issue where I took all the enemy cities, but the actual enemy leader was in the ass end of nowhere. And obviously, when that happens, it can take ages to locate them, and that was a bit annoying. I eventually resorted to turning off using... Oh yes, this game actually still does have cheats in the classic sense. I end up having to do that to take out the fog, because checking every single corner, because as you can see, I pretty much have the entire map here revealed, but an enemy hero could be hiding in any one of these dark areas that you can't see, and I'd have no way of going there without checking, and I just didn't think it was... neither fun nor entertaining to just go to the ass end of nowhere. I guess I should get some more war breeds before going after that. Something this game does that previous ones didn't is units guarding a place of interest like this iron deposit or this mana node. They get stronger as time goes by if you don't clear them, so you want to get them early or you want to... If they matter, you definitely want to get them early. Okay, good. My resources are getting a lot better. Okay, here we are. Focus of devastation. Excellent. My casters now contribute to smashing things down. Alright, here we are. I'm keeping the... If you're wondering why I'm not casting that one Firestorm spell, it's because I'm waiting until I am in the enemy territory, because that basically destroys an enemy... a section of the enemy's empire, and damages any units in it, so I definitely want to save until I'm about to begin my conquest in earnest. At least with no cities, Merlin can't possibly have an income, and that means any units still under his control will start abandoning him because, well, if you don't pay your units, they're going to leave you. You know, thinking about it, I think I've actually played more Digimon games on this channel than I have the others, because I did play, the Cyber Sleuth games at one point, for example. I also played Persona 4 for the first time here, because that was on sale. A very special ring. Forge a ring with 3 infusions, notably, one must be universal camouflage. Yeah, it's fine. I definitely need my armies together. There we are. Yeah, Consecrating Firestorm takes... It destroys the province. There. Enemy units take damage. It creates cleansing flames if I enter a battle with them, so it's just very convenient all around. Oh my. New Empire development skill available? The capstone. Right, your Throne City loses population, but you summon a very powerful Balor. Raising cities takes less turns. I don't find any of these capstones particularly amazing. I mean, I guess a Balor's okay. Alright, I guess I'll sacrifice either... I think the implication is either sacrificing someone to turn them into the Balor, or you're sacrificing them to summon the Balor. Raise... Pillage. I guess the car has also been a popular Pokemon for a while, but I guess that's about the most mainstream one I could have picked, huh? Oh my, that's quite the army, isn't it? Hmm. Mythic units are pretty crazy in what they can do, but they do have, oh, in fact, have a weakness. Most mythic units cannot be buffed by buff spells. Spells usually specifically target a unit type, like an archer, a defender, a skirmisher. They can target those. Sometimes they even target a race. Like, I have a bunch of racial transformations for my own people that upgrades any unit that is that race. But mythic units don't count as though any of those. So they can't benefit from being buffed to hell and back. I'll get another war breed in a couple turns, I guess. Dominance is back under her control. But it looks like they all had to travel back, presumably to protect them from me, because I'm about to attack. Looks like they might also be trying to attack Oneron to get back Verdant Grove, but oh no, they might be going after me. Well, guess I'll find out. Yeah, the Beacon of Valor giving 20 is pretty huge. Good, the Mana Obelisk is coming. Estate Hall, Monolith. Yeah, this city is really bad production. I should probably be focusing on fixing that more than I am, but at the same time, it's not really the main city I get stuff in, or teleport to or from. Yeah, Merlin is effectively out because he's really just a leader running around in the tunnels trying to hide. So basically, we're all just focused on Lithal now. Yeah, either defeating enemies... Yeah, defeating enemies will increase the time for the ritual, and the CPU's been doing a lot of that, as you can see. Thralls destroyed by other Gaudir, 501, and even I've killed almost 100 myself, so they're quite nice. What's this? Debt and death. Attack off. I'm ruined. I got myself, my people into debt. My treasury lies. Relations are... I need to make them happy. Fine, I'll pay a bit. I'm at the point where money is not nearly as big a deal as it once was. Prison cells are complete. Good. That'll give me a bit more research for every prisoner I have. Chaos bolstering, nature bolstering, astral bolstering. Astral buff and healing grant you bolstered. Chaos gave strengthening. Will give temporary healing. I probably want either astral or chaos. What it does. Thunderwall's not building anything. Alright, let's see. Battle ritual sites probably not half bad, but I probably want to get some battlements going. Actually, yeah, I will get the battle ritual going. After that, I should probably get the stonemason. Actually, the tendril labyrinth is gonna be better. Then I'll get the stonemason. Annex again. Good, good, good. Here we are. Thunderbolt can annex provinces, but I have absolutely nothing I can annex. Yeah, I'll have to get another extension here. Oh, nice, I can go here. Excellent, another farm. Anything ready to cast? Not really. Now this is a lot of armies. If I die, everyone dies, I might have to reload a save, but I don't think that should be an issue. At the very least, we're forcing Lithil to fight on several fronts, and that should force a split of focus. Yeah, Oneron's trying to get the Verdant Grove city going after having taken out the leader previously. Yeah, Lithil's trying to fight. Yeah, that's a lot of enemies. Low risk battle. Everyone died. Yeah, I took out a lot of heroes out of that, so I think that's helpful. Whoa, a hero has leveled. Oh, the enemy's still taking their turn. Yeah, there are no heroes whatsoever in these stacks. Direcaster. Magic Origin. Swimming. Large target. Umbral Demon. I didn't think I did a good job there. There's another hero here already. Blocked by Spelljammer. That's gonna take a whole turn to cast. I should have prepped it last turn. Still, a hero has leveled. This was Sorvalis, good. Gain additional retaliation, always helpful. Another hero's leveled. Retaliation attack gains strengthened. Regeneration. Remains of one hero has been captured. Mage Blade's been captured. Cliss the Mage Blade's been captured. Remains of Ikor the Archer have been collected. Oopsie. Ah, what cares? Teleporter. Reduced Warbreed. Wonderful. Fortunately, there's no easy way to teleport over, I don't think. Yeah, the closest is I'd have to borrow Oneron's teleporter. Actually, it's not even Oneron's. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. Did I lose one of my heroes? I don't think I did. Unfortunately, I had 0 movement. I'm guessing because my leader must have died or retreated, but because I still won, it still got sent over to me. Retry. Store. Conjure something. I don't have a healer in here for some reason. Oh dear. Mental mark. Let's do nothing and just wait for the enemy to come to me. That wasn't as helpful as I was hoping. Just reflection. Isn't this my war breed? Treacherous reflection. Creates a reflection of target enemy unit. Well, that was easy. Unleash the beast. Strengthened. burning. Critical hit. Alright, that should help out a little. That's a good shot. There we are. Critical hit. That's everyone? Really? Not great. Ah, she ended up taking up her own units? Just take up mine? Huh. Okay, I need to get rid of that dire penguin thingy. There we go. Sacrificial slaughter. Ah, so she did sacrifice her own unit to take out the enemy. Excellent. Marcus Prey, distract it. Critical hit, Abduct. I can stall it pretty well, since anything Sundrin kills gets turned into a spider the enemy now has to deal with, but... yeah, no good. Oh, if Sundrin never dies, she just gets teleported back here, I see. I'm gonna have to load from about 3 turns ago, I think it goes. No, don't bother load it. Don't bother saving. I know that's a bit of save scumminess, but like I said, I'm not even that good at this game, so I'm not sure if I probably would just be making a very long loss by doing that. Yeah, as nice as it is to take out all those heroes at once, I don't have an army that can take that on. Oh, I need to do that on my next turn. Humble invite join the celebration with honor of your 10. Fine portraits. And we need the stonemason sooner rather than later. Halls of War. Tendril Labyrinth. And a teleporter here. Transforming in 21 turns. Alright, get these going here. Annex. Good. Oh yeah, I guess one of my heroes must have died in that fight. Sacred Meadow. Oh wow, yeah, that's a lot of enemies. If I could, I would have taken that first victory and run off, since that cleared the enemy of a decent amount of their hero count. But unfortunately, that is not going to be possible with things are now. No one's using the barbed shield. No one's using the mounts, so I can break those out. I should definitely make a new item. I should probably make a new fist weapon for my main leader. Primary weapon. Polearm, light range, heavy range, magic orb, staff, other, claw. I know that martial arts is an option now. Here it is. Physical damage, blight, frost. Provoke, execute. Life steal. Later. Animal Slayer, Celestial Hero Slayer, Undead Slayer. 10% crit. Inflict marked. Inflict slowed. Inflict taunted. Wet. Inflict remorse. Oopsie. Nah, not poisoned. Lifesteal is always a good one, I think, though. Actually, I don't need the execute assassin here. In that case, I should use this last point to add something else. Either more retaliation, celestial. Inflict bleeding. Inflict bleeding, inflict marked. Reduced invasion. There. I don't need a grizzly bear mount. Now, this should help the draft a good bit. Yeah, no, I might as well get the catapult towers going. Make that a bit easier to defend. That's a huge army. In fact, that might even be the majority of the army. Hard to say. The CPU gets a lot of extra resources by virtue of being, you know, the final boss of this particular story map. We're also going to be taking a good bit of time between turns here by waiting. Simply by virtue of the fact we must now wait for all the others. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back to my home city. As soon as my turn rolls over, I mean. Yeah, because it looks like the enemy's about to go through a big fight. My allies should come to my aid if once that happens. That's... I don't have much defenses in Thunderwell. I think they'll drop almost immediately. We're gonna have to drop all these and simply, Archer battlements. Yeah, that's gonna help. Orders required. Yeah, just head back to the main city here.
Huh?
Produced a War Shaman. War Shamans are the only ones I have who can actually heal, so those are quite valuable right now. Okay, good, they're all leaving. They didn't even bother pillaging, which is good for me. Hopefully that might have even distracted them to some extent, but where are they going next? More fights going on. I'm gonna grab a sip of my drink real quick, hold on. Okay, good, my ally executed Merlin. Alright, yeah. Merlin has officially been defeated. Once wonderful. In the face of obliteration, Merlin has no fear, only sorrow. Existence is pain, you utter slowly, noticing your own heart grow heavy. Yeah, why must you prolong it? A feeling cold ice slicing creeps down your spine. You cannot shake off the thought this must be what the erstwhile leader of Evermore's was. Oh, so Evermore is... Okay, so this is something else. Okay, yeah. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, poor Merlin. He's been a major character since the second game, and I guess this is where he finally meets his end. His feeling deep inside is the only human emotion left. He truly is a lost wizard. The blink of an eye, he tears open an astral rift and vanishes the astral sea. At his last words resonate. Life is a fallacy and nothingness is eternal. Ah, but by killing him, the ritual is delayed. While his escape is troublesome, it won't endanger the purging of... Their powers are intriguing, but they must end. Merlin has been defeated. New Empire development skills are available. Immediately summon at your throne city. Gain knowledge whenever your units gain ranks. This seems like a pretty good one, actually. Friendly units of your main is reduced. I should probably save for this one, actually, just because my allies would really love that. I've got a lot of allies in this fight, after all. I'm gonna play it safe. Hurry the production of the battlements here. We'll get the battle ritual site going as well, but I'm gonna have to bring a teleporter in that's a lot closer. Their domain's invaded, but they left, so no worries. State Hall. Berserker. Stonemason. Okay, that's good. Battlements. There we are. Yeah, I need to get Thunderwell's defenses higher, because if they attack it, I can only do so much. Wing collar. And the warding Flamebringer. Meandar, House Eniak is moving. Meandar was really struggling early on. Hopefully he can make a bit of a comeback. I haven't been paying attention to the underground. Yeah, it looks like he might be getting a second city going. The Head Cheese Festival. We're thinking about collect it. Seems the valorous Fae love our head cheese, and they promise to share one of their delicacies. We're planning on a musical performance Grand Market. There will be an opportunity to strengthen our bonds with the city. Yeah, Guildmaster looks. Which do you prefer? A shared festival? Sure, let's go with that just to help speed up the vassalage. Oh, right, the Valley of the Lieges. Reinforce a vassal. Join Tarkov's next mission. There we are. That should provide some frustrating headaches for Lethael to worry about. Always good, right? I don't want to hurry the monolith, but we do need to... Yeah, I need to get a second gold mine going, so let's get that. Some good ink. Looks like my economy's in good shape now. Might be worth it to summon a Balor, although, like I said, mythic units don't actually get as much, oh, right, he also has upkeep in Imperium. You can even see here some units require eating my Imperium, and you can only get so much of that. That's one of the rarer resources. But looks like I don't have a choice here. Yeah, it looks like my city is what this person's after. So I'm glad I decided to focus on buildings in Thunderwell, but I guess I should have, oops. Yeah, here they come. Okay, good, they're all going back, presumably because my city-state's next mission ended up having a much larger group than they had expected. Oneron. I'm not sure. Yeah, Oneron did a big help by getting rid of one of our main enemies, so I don't mind whatever he's doing now. Meandor, unfortunately, took such a crippling blow, I don't think he can help anymore. He's recovering now, but he's probably not going to be able to help for quite some time. Okay, good, yeah. Oh, their leader is here. Ooh. Grove Tender, the first to the great... Samaskera, the Grove Tender, is one of the first great dragons to be born, along with Voxabas. She sparks life, planting the seeds mortals to emerge. She loves her creations, perhaps a bit too much. Though she perhaps understands that all things must eventually die, she cannot abide the chaos of Alapavar or the cold judgments of her younger sister, Kralavir. Her involvement in the Ashen War is one burn out of desire to extend the life of her creations, to shield them from the strife that might break them. They may desire to see her opposition, rather than any desire to see her opposition destroyed. Ah, so she's a helicopter mom. Yeah, I'm gonna hurry a Caltrop stash, because we really need to boost our defenses of the city. And yeah, the Town Hall 3, I need to get this going, because the sooner I get that done, the sooner I can, our Battle Ritual, Caltrop stash. Alright, 30. That's a bit... I feel a bit more comfortable having a city with 30 defenses. Alright, time for my protagonist to upgrade weapons. Excellent. Confirm. I also do appreciate that you can adjust the appearance of your hero or any others if you want. Even mid-game. Even the previous game didn't allow that, and although the last game was the first one that lets you make custom leaders a bit more easily. Well, no, for Age of Wonders 1 and 2, you could relatively easily import your own images for portraits. They just didn't have an in-game, they just used generic in-game models. Opponents are moving. Alright, yeah, Lithel's decided that she has more important things to worry about right now, so that's good for me to survive a little longer. I guess I'm gonna have to bring out multiple stacks here. Just 3 stacks is not enough to tear through all the enemies here. Oh dang, he captured the city. Great job, my man. Alfred's been a really good ally from the start to finish. Then again, he was the guy where they tempted him with Eldritch power and knowledge, and he just, screw you. Arcane Observatory. Catapult Towers, wonderful. Room of Recall. A reduced turn to respawn allows your ruler and their army. I should probably get that going, but... Forest of Stakes per adjacent forester. Resonance Fields. Science Special Improvement. Spell Jammer. Yeah, I definitely want one of these here. What's Carnival Flesh? Per adjacent farm. I actually don't have many with an adjacent farm. Well, no matter. Wildlife Sanctuary. Unlocks production of various animal units per adjacent province with a forest. Okay, that just requires a forest. It doesn't say it has to be mine. Pyre Shrine. Counts as a forester per adjacent forester. Oh, not that one. Wildlife Sanctuary needs to be the one. Actually, no, those... One, two, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that one instead. Stakes, production, food, 15 gold and draft. I should probably go with the Forest of Stakes here, but... Yeah, there's only one adjacent there. Yeah, I'm not very good at getting my foresters and all that together. Well, no matter. It's still an upgrade compared to normal. Yeah, Nature is an Empire skill. Because I have so many allies, having them go through. Sadly, the Druidic Empire isn't great. I mean, it is nice to have some more population, but I already have what I need most, so... Teleporter in. Build a teleporter in there, if you please. 9 turns. You You know, I should probably go down here and start building some more stuff in Cornwall, but eh. I have to summon next to a hero or city. That cuts my income significantly, but I really need it, so I think it's gonna be worth it. Balors are very strong innately. Just like I said, mythic units don't benefit from racial transformations or spell buffs, so if I can get a good, reliable amount of buffs, I could easily dwarf whatever. Dwarf some of these upper mythics in power. Still, don't get me wrong, I appreciate having the Balor, especially since he came free with a summon already. Yeah, so Skira's turn is last before, well, before the Independence, because the Independents always go last before the player goes. Battle lost by Valenford. Why is he sacrificing his units there? That seems like a bad idea. Astral Blood. Zealous Ignition. Temple of the Pyre. Keep this, but we're going to go with Amplified Arrows. Astral Blood. This is going to be a racial transformation that we should be able to use. Receive a trade proposal. Thank you, but consider this a gift. Yeah, by making it a gift, you basically, instead of trading it for an item, you trade it for favor. And there's definitely some value in favor as well. Maybe I should have played this as Jean Tepeda, the character I made based on Breath of Fire 2. He focuses on a tall empire rather than a wide one, and is especially good at defending his territory. He's not good at invasions, but he is good at exploring stuff like the shrine here and such. Actually, that reminds me, I haven't done the Slither's Den. It's an easy one, too. I really should have done that earlier. But I suppose I have a hero right here. What's his ambition? Rank up units within the hero's army. Excellent. Catapult towers are built. Resonance fields coming up soon. Oh my. Hurry this production, please. Unfortunately, I don't have anything else that'll add to the defenses. Or do I? Stone walls. I'm gonna have to pay to speed that up, but... Ah, excellent. Yeah, this is actually good news. Because Alfred's going on the offensive against her outposts and stuff, she'll have no choice but to pull back. She can't go on the offensive when she's about to lose one of her own cities. And at that point, I can dive in and start helping, because, like, this army I can take. This one I'm not worried about. Altar of the Ancients. Has bound a golden... Ah, she's going for magic victory. Oh, wow, she's not giving up. This is gonna be tricky. Oh, we're still moving. The Independence turn, including the city-state, who I'm assuming is going to be next. Well, the good news is that Alfred moves before Lethil, so as soon as she notices that she's taken his outpost such. Denounce and flavor. Help us, the Duchess holds. That aggressors take my lands. I know but one of your vassals. Denounce her. Lithil's not gonna... Lithil only has one goal, only one... Yeah. For magic victory, you need 3 golden ancient wonders. There's no possible way she could have more than 2 right now, because, a major one is in the Grove Tenders, No, I think it might be Oneron's, actually. I know it's here somewhere. Yeah, here it is. Aura Sanctum. This is a gold ancient wonder. You need 3 of them under your control in order to declare magic victory, and even then, it takes a few turns before you can make it. So, yeah. Yeah, that's a gold. That's a gold. The way magic victory used to work is that you just needed to build 3 specific thingies in your domains, within the domains of 3 separate cities, and defend those for a few turns, but the problem is that became way too easy. If a map was giant, you could win without ever meeting most, if not all, of the enemies, depending on how quickly you could research. Excellent, a monolith is produced. Annex. I'm actually going to save that so I can annex the Slither's Den sooner rather than later. Astral Blood. Transform us to have fortune whenever a spell is cast. And note that it says when any spell is cast, not when I cast it. So yeah, the enemy casting spells will also make me stronger. Level of Renown. Major ambition, governed a city. Oh, wonderful. Hero thrives in governance of a large and stable city. Positive stability for 5 turns. A governed city with 16 population. And what's protect? Renown and protector. Adjacent friendly units gain. Ah, nice, nice, nice. Completed his major ambition. It's always nice when a hero manages to achieve their ambitions. Spells ready to launch. Guess we're gonna have to hope that Alfred invading her and taking her outpost is enough of a wake-up call that she has to move away. Looks like there's a couple enemies there, but there's no way it's gonna be bigger than what Alfred's tossing her away. Yeah, Alfred already took her city-state back again, and now he's gonna start taking her main cities. Oh. Yeah, there's no way she can't possibly see this massive, big-ass army going after it. Sanctuary of the Horde. I should probably capture that so Oneron can take it. As long... It doesn't... It's a shame I can't take it, but as long as one of our teammates has it, then she can't. Alright. Looks like Litho's determined to take my city. Yeah, she's taking half the army back to defend herself. This is still a massive army for me to deal with, unfortunately. So this is going to be a bit of a problem. Yeah, kill any unit with a Gloom Strider effect or an Umbral Flesh effect. Yeah, 101 turns. She's not getting that ritual off. I can't hurry the production, darn it. Because that's gonna... The stone walls are gonna be lost as soon as I... change it. Oh. Yeah, they need a hero in order to perform a siege. Target not valid. It can't be mine, I guess. Yeah, I can't use it on my own location. Oh, it's blocked by a Spelljammer. As soon as Liana enters, it is infested with snakes. The entire scene looks like a shrine dedicated. I'm not afraid of any... Hi. Hollowakers, disciples of the Gorgon goddess, choose your sacrifice as you find your greedy hearts turn to stone. I'm not afraid of any goddess. Gorgon's curse is active. Unit is secretly chosen to be the target, so stunned if it's still alive, and a new target chosen. Oh, just 2? Wow, that's easy. Alright, having survived the trial, a shifting stone plate reveals the Chamber of Offerings. A line of petrified adventurers stand silent witness to the magic, the curse that Leanda withstood. She finds a scroll with the old worshippers of Gorgon goddess, which seems to be a litho-shaping spell. The time has passed. Bring the victims to life. Imperium. Fender of the Valorous Fae. Just a tier 2, though. As path, the scroll will help us in future battles. There we go. Excellent. Actually, what can I build in the city here? Because I could probably... I may not be able to hurry, but I can hurry a unit. Yeah, hurry the Berserker. The more decent units we have, the better, I say. Alright, good. Dratuska has more defenses. Thunderwall has a lot more defenses, but... Yeah, only 30 defenses are unfortunately not great. They might have an easy time breaking through that. An elephant. Infernal Juggernaut. Ah, interesting. As soon as I produced that unit, they started running. Or perhaps it's because, yeah, they see that his army is on their front door.
Huh?
Perhaps I should thin out this army while I have a chance, because a lot of them are weakened. Because right now, if I weaken them, that means there's less for him to deal with. Army of Valenford. Low risk battle. We're in home turf, so we should have the advantage. What the defeat? Yeah, there's no way this should be a difficult fight. Come on. Actually, I think I know the weaker units might be holding me back. All right, let's just reload real quick because I want to try something. Just replacing 2 of my outdated low tier 1 units with something actually good matter. Because I know the Berserker and others, yeah. Like, yeah, these 2 I absolutely should be moving. Alright, let's see if this makes any kind of a difference by having stronger units on our side. Like I said, Balors are pretty nice. Even if I lose it, the fact it was forced to, what's it called, to attack means lots of stuff going on. Mielendorf House Eniak is moving. Oneron's moving. Alright, I should probably get some armor or something from some of my other units here. Yeah, because I got some pretty good units in my team now, including a bunch of heroes, so theoretically I should have a pretty good edge. Got a lot of turns before I can get any more people here, so I'd best not worry about that, I suppose. My turn, so... I'm sure this can't end badly. Ah, it didn't. Inferno Puppy. Keep selected units. Excellent. Oh, excellent. Low risk battle. No one even died. Oh yeah. Take that, Lethal. I just took out with just 18, with just 20 units. I took out I took out 36 of yours. Haha. And that's ooh, heroes have leveled. Wonderful. Excellent. Alright, we're gonna need to make some armor now. Big torso, here we are. Shiny young armor. What effects? Attunement Fortune. Whenever a friendly spell is cast, gain fortune. Attunement Star Blades. Order, Affinity, Chaos, Fire. +1 defense, +10 hit points, ignores status resistance, and bolstering resistance. Reinforced plate, Star Blades. Reinforced armor of fortune. Yeah, some of my heroes are lacking some of these stats, so I should definitely be filling it where possible. Yeah, I should bring this other hero over to the city as well. Because, yeah, we're definitely gonna need a lot more than just the stacks I have here. Still, another Baylor, happy to pounce, it will not go amiss. It's gonna suck eating that much Imperium, but I really do need it. Another hero's level up. This is Lord Weber. Earn 1 grace. Heal for 10. Remove 1 stack of grace. When this unit is attacked. A hero has leveled. Who else? Mage. Arcane strength and debuff abilities all gain. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a really good one, I'd say. Your ruler has leveled. Don't need resurgence. Some more fire damage might not go amiss. Cleaving sweep. Deals damage in a cone. That's gonna be very welcome, I'd say. Yeah, we're just gonna have everyone hang out in my territory so we heal a little bit faster. New Empire developments. Yeah, I think just upgrading the research posts and mana nodes should help out a lot, I think. The Archer has been captured. Yep, no need to worry about invaded domain because I'm officially at... because I cleared every single one of them. Excellent. And with Lethil losing that many units, that means Richard is gonna... that means... Alfred's definitely gonna have an easy time handling that. I'm gonna let Thunderwell continue getting those stone walls up, though, because it's definitely... Yeah. I think I had a good idea going of making it my front line base, but the problem is, it's a frontline base in the middle of a billion enemies. So it needs to be well defended. I probably should have even held back even harder on it. Oneron's fine. Yeah, it looks like Alfred and the Grove Tender are the main ones on the offensive right now. That's fine by me. Oh yeah, they looks like my buddies are here to help. Sounds good to me. No, we're not gonna attack there. Here we are. Orders required. Excellent. The caltrop stash is built. Warlord's Pavilion definitely needs to come up, but I should probably... Actually, the Academy's probably ideal at this point. Then the Warlord's Pavilion. Silver Tongue fruit acquired. A signature skill is available. Ah. Forgot about this. Adept of Chaos. All non-heroes gain a crit chance. Debilitating aura. Adjacent have reduced critical hit chance. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna stack crit like no tomorrow. Or at least that's the philosophy behind this particular build. Adept of Astral. Bolstering evasion. Resistance sundering. Sundered resistance. Bolstering evasion. This turn gains evasion. Yeah, let's get some bolstering evasion going. Carnival Flesh. Yeah, I'm gonna need it. I think the Doom Depth Trench there. Yeah, that's a spell jammer. So I need to take that out in particular to make everyone's lives easier. Yeah, there's another city there, but Omen is the one that matters because that's the throne city. But 60 defenses. That's gonna be a bit much to deal with. Yeah, look at these armies. We're in good shape now. Oh yeah, look at that. Everyone's gathering their armies. In fact, I think that's all... Yeah, that's pretty much all the Grove Tender's armies. This. I guess if I was going for a good alignment, that'd be a good way to go about it. 400. Reinforce the vassal. Send on the next mission. There we are. Oh, Cornwall can annex again. That was a random disconnect. I'm dropping frames like mad. Oh no. I'm gonna go sip my drink while I wait. Hold on, let me see if this stabilizes. Checking my channel here, own channel here, and it looks like I'm losing frame rates pretty bad. I have most of the stuff here I was looking forward to anyways, I guess. Huh. I didn't know a brigand camp could spawn. And it's gone. Well, that was easy. What's this, a parade? Binding was lost. Yeah, that's good to do while we are here, I guess. Is it better? It's not better. Zero kbps. I wish I could figure out what was causing this. Is it this? Is it weather or something? Alright, it looks like it might be a little better, but oh yeah, it's way behind. Need to take out this city. I need to take the capital while it is ended. explains that she has such a stronghold on dominance. Omen is about to fall. I do not need any of those. Chaos Bolstering Matrix, Chaos Amplifier Lens. Which can also cause misfortune. Weakened. Excellent. We have reinforcements. Weird, did it not pull in his allies from the other side, or did they run? has bound an ancient wonder. Temple of the Pyre. Annex. A hero leveled. Keen Edge. Darn bots. Hero leveled. Some burning damage. Where? I'll let them go. Ah, that means as soon as I take this capture, it's over. Okay, good. None of them can move. Here's something. Can I hear it from my end? on. I'm dropping a lot of frames, but I'm still making it through here. Oh, this is another Flowing Fields event. Your interest in our culture. Knights to be honored, give them a few words. May your swords be sharp and luck be on your side. Signature skills available. Ah, here we are. Ranger. Let's go. Yeah, she's trying to get an army back she can, but it's not going to work. I think she's just straight up spawning new units. Battle 1. Battle 1 doesn't matter, because we've won here. They're all injured, which means this should be very easy. Darn, the Spelljammer is still in effect, so either there's a Spelljammer here that I'm missing, or... Yeah. Here we are. As the Harbinger of her wrath is overpowered by mortal weapons and magic blasts, her broken body is kept alive by powerful dark magic. You cannot escape the corruption. The All Nightweaver shrieks, while her shattered limbs perform one last macabre dance. The voice of wrath whispers in every shadow. Its ceaseless embrace stirs every water, soaks every realm. For the deepest depths of the astral sea, the arcane currents wash its tangled nightmares. I wait you in the darkness, Kath. Lithil Nightweaver glows freshly tentacles to lash at a newly forming Umber Great, sever her grasp and banish her into the astral void. Glory aftermath. The earth itself groans and the winds sigh in relief as the grasp of Oroth's generals have lifted. With Laurel banished and Merlin fled in madness to the astral sea, the Nightweaver ritual has been broken, the poisoning is averted this in time. You can sense the gratitude of the 745 souls escaped from being consumed as a twisted thrall sacrifice. The free people in Arcalot rejoice as the names of the Gaudir who ended the abyssal onslaught. The umbral dark languishes. You slowly realize it's truly over. The battle for Arcalot and Athla is won. The tales of victory will be told in ages to come. victory show journey. Ah, so that was actual fixed point. No, that's an NPC city. Valenford. Ah, so that was the Valenford was the city I destroyed? Now my cities were all the way in the south. I guess the city-states don't show up. Ah, so it was the city-state of Nibiru Sanctum traded hands a lot. Outpost. Ah. Dominance. I see. So the enemy basically had a back door to get to us through that outpost. Yeah, dominance here. This was used to sneak by us. Yeah, oh, it's back to normal speed now. No, it's not. It's still losing frames. Drop frame 67%. Huh. Oh, Varkas was a city-state before Merlin took it. Ah, but the dragon took them before he could get a foothold. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so you can see that Merlin was genuinely meant to be a very clear threat here by coming down the center. But because our dragon ally was that strong, he was kept from being too powerful. Did the stream skip my actual victory portion? Don't tell me the stream actually skipped my victory portion. Story.
At the brink of doom, Lithil Nightweaver was banished back into the darkest depths of the astral void. Without the leadership of their sovereigns, the umbral hordes slowly crumbled beneath the combined forces of the Athlan Godir. Victory at last. Yet the aftermath of Urath's attack brought new sorrows. There were dead to lament, horrors to forget, and corrupted to cure. Sundren, wreathed in shadow magic, ventured into the umbral abyss to root out the remaining seeds of evil. in her wake followed the other Godir, wary of the dark arts she was embracing, remembering Merlin's terrible fate. When the sad tale of Merlin reached Magehaven, it almost got lost in the shuffle of Godir, reporting incursions of Urath's umbral hordes across the astral sea. Oneron and his Siron were besieged by questions about the Archons, yet they would only speak of the Gloomwatch, the Dreamers, and the eternal conflict. While the battle for Athla was over, the war against Urath had just begun.
Five. Okay, good. Upgrades. Staff of the Necromancer. Punisher Halberd. Hunter Hero Origin. Primal Marauders. Emperor's Helmet. Umbral Lasher. Demon Slayer Hero Origin. Brute Lance. Great Sword, Item Forge. These are just new stuff to get, I guess. Horned Bear Mount. Bruising Blade. Mirror Shield. Victorious.
Choose your destination.
Alright, these are all, the rest of these are just, shell maps. You're gonna have custom maps and stuff, of course, to keep it interesting. Did it really skip over my victory, though? Because, yeah, nothing was defending this at this point, the city at this point, but as the turn ended, plus you could see there was a ton of allied units here, although looking at them, they don't seem to be particularly high level. Yeah, mostly tier 2s and 1s. So as the opponents move... Yeah, poor Alfred lost most of his units, and thus he wasn't able to get too much of an attack here. Although it looks like the city-state's assault is causing some damage. Yeah, it looks like it's back to normal now. Lucky for me. Yeah, these are all defenses for the city. Yeah, the CPU decided to take out half this enemy army by themselves. And so I had to take it out here. I'm glad they added martial arts as a weapon choice in this game. It's nice and flavorful, even if it's kind of niche for the kinds of heroes that would use it. Sorry, if it did show and I didn't notice and it didn't skip over it, then yeah. I'm just gonna be repeating this. But otherwise, yeah, I'm gonna show off. things went slightly differently. Yeah, when I did it, all of these units went right back here into the city, but now there's even less. Although, granted... This isn't a bad army, actually. However, it's got way too many tier 1 and 2s without levels, and meanwhile I've got a bunch of Balors, Mythics, and other stuff like that. Yeah, these other units also join the armies here in attacking. So yeah, and then from here, even though there was like 4 units from these 4 units here were over here, I just attacked because, as you can see, I still had the numbers advantage, and that's how I won. So that... Is there an exit title screen? No. Oh, whatever. So we were able to banish her back to the void before she was able to make her escape, unlike Merlin, and we were able to succeed.
Through might and magic, yet choose your destination.
Yeah, let's just get out of here real quick. So that was the story up to Eldritch Realms. I actually don't have the next set of DLC quite yet, so probably have to wait for the next, but I'm glad they at least gave us a proper end to the story so far. Including finally answering what Lithil was after this whole time and what happened to Merlin, even if that was a bit of a depressing ending there. And yeah, as I looked, it seems Merlin was indeed intended to be a much bigger threat alongside her, but because the Dragon Ally was able to hold him back, he's also looks like he's the one that was most likely going to be threatening the tree if he managed to get a foothold in the upper area, because his thing was underground. They probably expected Lithil to be defeated first, and then Merlin's underground next, but I guess you could go in any order. But yeah, that was the final boss of the Eldritch Realms expansion. It was a bit of an experiment to see if that mostly melee build worked. Some of it did and some didn't. I don't know. I think I might favor a bit more range builds, but I guess I'll have to reassess my strategy. As mentioned, I'm not very good in this game, and I don't play it as much as I probably should, if we're honest. But yeah, but unfortunate that the connection issues caused problems. But then again, all you really missed was me moving units across there, or to try and get the Spelljammer. I got the wrong one, since she seems to have an upgrade that counts as Spelljammer, but isn't actually a Spelljammer, and I didn't know which it is, since I haven't played that particular race before. Maybe that'll be for something to do next time, but I guess I should call it for now. It's a bit early, but it's been a good couple hours, so should be fun, I guess. Cozy Nero's doing a bit of a randomizer, so if you want to hang out and see what he's doing, by all means, stick around. But if not, thank you for watching. Sorry about the connection issue. Sorry about the frame rate drops. I was getting a consistent 50% the whole time, but well. Until next time, thank you for watching. Hope you had a good time. See you later.